Good evening, everybody. I will call the Southbury Board of Selectmen regular meeting, November 6th, 2025, to order at 7:01. Could we have the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first up, we have a moment of silence for Katherine Palmer. I would like to read, Katherine Palmer was, many are aware, her and her husband. Katherine Palmer was a dedicated volunteer in the town of Southbury for decades, serving on numerous boards and commissions such as member and chair of the Southbury Historic Buildings Commission, founded and directed Bullet Hill School Days, which is continuing on, was an active member and docent of the Southbury Historical Society, served as a member of the Charter Revision Commission. With her husband Paul, co-founded the Southbury Tree Committee, where she served as chairperson, treasurer, and later as deputy tree warden. Secured 6 American the Beautiful tree planting grants, instrumental in Southbury being named a Tree City USA by the Arbor Day Foundation every year since 1997. She was a very dedicated, outstanding volunteer, her and her husband, and she has recently passed away. If we could have a moment of silence for her. Thank you. I just want to say this is a short one. I can tell you if you really wanted to dig around, you could find any more. It was, I did a volunteer dinner for them when they got out of public service, and the lieutenant governor at the time, she said, normally I don't go to these things, 'cause I get, invitation to a lot. She's like, holy cow, that's a lot of volunteering, and she certainly, her and her husband were wonderful to this community. Okay, announcements and correspondence are in front of you. Next up is a consent agenda. Can I have a motion to approve? Can I have a second?
Second.
Made and second. Any discussion? Here,
Are we going to
can
do
you
public
pull
comments?
the, wait a minute, pull the, yeah, we got
You skipped
complaints.
public comments.
Oh, sorry. Well, let me finish the consent agenda. All those in favor of the consent agenda signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Is anyone opposed?
I'm a nay.
Of the consent agenda?
Yeah, because the ARPA fund reallocation is in there, and I don't believe that's a good idea.
Well, we could pull it out. You want to discuss it?
No, I mean, look, they made the referral, but I do remember that when we did the ARPA survey, that the splash pad was basically the number one thing the town wanted. And I just don't think it's smart to not do what the town wants, because the town remembers. So that's why I'm a no on that.
I'm in agreement with you, Justin.
So we made a motion. Betsy, did we approve it?
Well, you voted.
So we've approved it.
You didn't finish the job.
So the time was for comments was before that, so it passes. Okay.
It's going to pass anyway, but.
Well, not necessarily. If we can always pull it out and let it go to, Justin, we can always, we can let it go to the next board. I'm all right with that, but I think at this point, we passed it, we can't.
Do you want to check what Jason, I can't hear Jason.
Jason, I think we're getting out of,
Mr. First Selectman, if I could, what I heard was a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda.
correct.
Justin voted no.
Okay, correct.
I think the time for discussion probably has passed, but.
So
if the
let's
will of the
back
board
this
to
up.
revisit it, we could.
If it's okay with the board, everybody's here, can we just back this up and I will start, let's,
So a motion to,
make a motion to undo,
Reconsider?
reconsider?
yeah,
I'll make that
I don't know if
motion.
we've gone that far. What we could do is whoever made the second could withdraw their second, whoever made the motion could withdraw their motion, and then we could start fresh.
I withdraw my second.
Okay, so we'll, holy cow. You know,
Robert's rules.
Robert's rules, and by gosh, we're not,
I leave for one meeting
that
and
Robert's
everything
rule
falls
or no?
apart.
okay,
Not really.
okay.
Should we put it
Do I
on
have
the
a,
agenda?
let me say, do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda? Yes.
Before we do that, Mr. First Selectman, is there anything that anyone would like to withdraw from the consent agenda?
Would you like it something, yeah, okay.
I make a motion to withdraw the ARPA fund allocation and add it to new business.
Made and seconded.
The motion, that doesn't need to be a motion. Any selectman can just ask for that. So as soon as
Yeah.
Justin asked for it, it happened.
So Justin asked for, so we're good over there, we're good. Okay, so
Yep.
we're gonna withdraw that from the consent agenda. Do I have a
Now we're
motion
looking for a
to
motion to approve
approve.
the revised consent agenda.
revised consent agenda? Thank God you're out there in that whatever, wherever you are. My head's hurting, so when I'm close to the end, come on. Do we have a motion to approve the revised consent agenda? Come on, thank you, Justin. Second by Holly. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? And it carries. We're gonna go back to public comment, limited to 2 minutes. If anybody would like to make a public comment? Oh, wow, wow. Well, you get in line.
Yeah,
You've
well,
gotta move this
it'll take a
along.
long time.
We have dinner.
My name is Rich Boritz. I live at 401A Heritage Village, and I just want to thank everybody for the service to the town. I have not shown up at all the meetings, or many lately, but I do want to say that I do watch you online, and I appreciate
Thank you.
the work. See, I do, you know, I'm one of the 150 or so that watch. But it's a pleasure, I have to tell you, it is a pleasure to have a town being run with people who can cooperate, even though you disagree. And I'm not saying we always agree, but what I am saying, it is a very serious thing to kind of like break protocol and object in a nasty way. And I haven't seen that in the last 2 years. I just want to congratulate you for getting stuff done, whether I agree with it or not, getting stuff done, and being civil about it. And I just want to just wish and hope that this continues, because it says good things about the people in town. Thank you.
Thank you, Rich. Is there any other public comment? But, there you go.
Good evening. I'm Victoria Shear, 581A Heritage Village. And I want to say to you, Jeff, especially, but all board members, you've been exceptionally gracious with me, a member of the Affordable Housing Subcommittee of the Planning Commission, who has only lived here a year. Jeff, I hope you take advantage of this new phase of your life to explore the freedom and opportunity of new ventures, particularly with your background as an 11th generation Southbarian. Best of luck, enjoy.
Thank you, you're so kind and sweet. Yes, I'll take the liberty. Yeah, I'm going to focus on my farm and my grandchild, and whoever else comes along. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, sir.
My name is Andrew Spencer, 153 Kettletown Woods Road. I'm also a member of the Parks and Rec Commission, and I'm here to actually talk to you about the ARPA reallocation, something I believe in very strongly. As a parent of a young child who visits many playgrounds across the state and across other states, I see that in our town there are lots of opportunities to improve the accessibility of our playgrounds and expand the range of equipment available for children and caregivers with physical and developmental limitations. The goal of the redesigned playground will be focused on addressing those opportunities so that our fellow residents can have a local playground where everyone can feel included. I have seen many of these playgrounds in actions and the sense of community pride that they create, which I hope will be brought to Southbury. If you look at the parks within our town, none of them offer anything to those with disability. And a splash pad is, quite frankly, in my opinion, a luxury item. While the town may have voted on it, I saw the history of the ARPA task force. It was a very small percentage of the town. It was not even 1% of voters. If you are of someone with limited ability, the brand new pool has that for you with zero entry, with the chair. But again, if you are someone that has limited mobility, whether you are a young child or whether you are someone in Heritage Village trying to take your grandparent or trying to take your grandkid there, there's nothing there for you. You have to walk over giant lips of 4x4s to get into the playgrounds. You have to walk over mulch, which is not great if you're in a wheelchair or with walker. There's almost no playground equipment for children that have limited abilities. So I really hope that you will support this reallocation. I think it is very important for the town in bringing a sense of community and inclusiveness that I think we should all strive for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Carrington, 76 Reservoir Road. First and foremost, I wanted to publicly thank the town clerk's office, the registrars of Southbury, all of the poll workers and volunteers who helped not only on election day, but the many days of early voting. I thought we had a great election. We had, I believe, the most people ever turn out in a municipal election by numbers. I think that's a great thing. And as for the results, I know we're all ready to roll up our sleeves and work together. I want to thank all the voters of both sides. I want to thank the town committees, all the volunteers. We had a good time, and now we come together. First Selectman-elect Tim O'Neill, congratulations. Congratulations to Kathy DeCarly, Wendy Bernard, and Kelly Keenan. I think they'll be great on the Board of Selectmen. Congratulations to Holly Sullivan and Jason Van Stone for your continued leadership. I want to take this time to say thank you very much to First Selectman Manville for 10 years of service to this town and dedication. You certainly saw us through a lot of very challenging times, and I definitely respect that. Whatever our differences may have been, I do respect your service, your leadership, and your legacy. Justin, Betty, also respect your service, leadership, and legacy. I guess that's really all I have to say. I'm really excited about the next chapter, Southbury. I'd be remiss if I didn't say I'm really excited. There's going to be more women in government than ever in Southbury's history, including a majority of members of the Board of Selectmen. I think that's great. I think it's great that voters can see themselves. I think we've got a lot of opportunity for, just moving Southbury forward. And last but not least, I forgot Ann Armino. I wanted to say thank you so much for your service, Ann. I hope you continue to be involved in town wherever you find it. You make Southbury a much better place. All of you do. So I want to echo all the positive comments so far. This board has always been a very civil group. I see no reason that will change. So upwards and onwards. Thank you.
I'll take another liberty in saying that Justin and I were talking that we've been together here 10 years, and the service that you've provided, and no, there's other members here now, but it's been a heck of a 10 years between tornadoes, COVID, some of the executive sessions where we made some decisions that were very sombering, and I don't think anybody really understands how sombering some of our decisions that you were in on executive session and the pressure, including during the tornado in emergency management. I was being told to pull the emergency management plan for the breach of the dam, which meant probably 5,000 people will die. And those kinds of moments really put in perspective what this is about. So it's and then a flood. What the heck was that? It's like I'm tapping out. I can't take any more natural disasters. Anyway, okay, we got the consent agenda. Minutes of October 16th, 2025. Can I have a motion to approve?
I just have one amendment on that.
bring your,
Yeah, no, I
we
just
only
have
be people who can.
one
call you
amendment.
or not.
It isn't the Pop Warner basketball community, it's the Pomperog basketball community, that's all.
So we'll make that correction, okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Jason, are you an aye?
I'm an aye.
Okay, just want to make sure we don't forget you. Okay, under new business, I would make a motion to table that, postpone, sorry. I never got that right, never. 10 years, you
Table's
think
the
I,
same meeting, postpone is a different meeting.
and I'm going to forget that, I'm done with that.
You're allowed to forget that. I hope I can forget it.
I'll make a motion that they postpone the ARPA discussion on the reallocation of the ARPA money to the new board sets.
Yeah, and I would encourage Parks and Rec to bring forward some sort of proposal, because just we're gonna do something to the playground isn't usually how we allocate 180 grand.
My understanding is there's some damage and I'm done.
Yeah.
Let them take it up.
Yeah.
I'm not copping out here, but I'll be,
No, totally, and I totally agree with you with the amount too. And Settlers Playground needs some work done
Yeah.
also, so.
So let them
we'd
come and then
Definitely
we'll-
like to see where that,
let them come before the new board. You can, Tim, you got that.
If I could
Wait,
add
wait,
on,
wait, what's that? Not my problem. I've said that a lot lately. I mean, it seems like every other minute, I'm like, no, that's not my problem anymore. It's like, good luck. It's comical, but it is truly, all kidding aside, quite a job. And I have to say, I do wish you well. It's going to be quite I think a lot of people, and even though the board is here, until you sit in the seat, there's things that you really don't even understand, but that's okay. I do I have first selectman's report, Bonnie? No. Oh, my statement.
Do you have it? You should have it in.
I think so. There it is. Now, I just want to say, Tim, just make sure that you have a good women behind you, because I'm telling you, I would be lost without my assistant, because I have had a number of very good assistants, and I need to recognize that. And what a help they've been to keep me on task and getting at least to the meeting late. On time. Most of the time. I don't have it here. Do I have it up there? Uh-oh. Well, everybody saw my statement. And we're good.
It was.
It was good. I wrote that myself, Justin. You could be proud of me.
Nice.
I should have gone to college.
You didn't use AI?
No, I did not. I did not, and I don't know how to use AI.
I don't either.
I have people for that.
Yeah.
Well, no, Tim has people for that now. Remember that phrase, Tim. I have people for that. Okay.
Would you like to read it?
Is it, can I,
Yes.
see? Can you help me? God, I'm pathetic. I'm pathetic. It must be a short timer. I did write it, and I'll read it into the record. Congratulations, Mr. O'Neill, on your election win. My hope for Southbury is that Mr. O'Neill can build on the foundation that my administration has constructed over the past 10 years. It has been a privilege serving the citizens of Southbury for 48 years of my life, 20 years as a volunteer fireman, 18 years as an inland wetlands commissioner, and the past 10 years as your first selectman. History will define my legacy and the contributions to the town that my family has called home for 11 generations. While many factors influenced this election and whether voters supported me or not, the citizens of Southbury should know that my only concern during my administration was for the long-term health and quality of life for every citizen in Southbury. I truly believe that I leave our town in a better place than when I first took office in 2015. Thank you, Southbury, for your faith in me over the past 10 years. I hope that this new direction proves to be beneficial for our town. Jeffrey A. Manville, First Selectman. I do, without getting emotional, for Justin and I, and Tim and some others, I know there's a connection, and people have been here for a while. My uncle was the last volunteer First Selectman in the town of Southbury. And that was a transition into a paid First Selectman. But the years in the fire department were wonderful. They were difficult. It was a lot of extrications. There was a lot of fires in Heritage Village. There was a lot of, it was difficult. But my time on the Inland Wetlands Commission was where I learned how to conduct a meeting by a gentleman, one gentleman, Paul Palmer, and then also the chair, Scott. Very wonderful men. Very professional. They did controlled the meetings, and you have to understand that when wetlands was busy then, that was during the boom of developments, and there was probably 3-4 subdivision site walks, and you're trudging through snow, and then you have to write the reports, and it was busy. And the statement I always made, said to, well, not the one I used to tell my wife, I'm going to a wetlands meeting, I'm going to make someone unhappy tonight. And either the applicant or the people who didn't want it to happen for whatever reason. And it was tough. It was 18 years of it. And it does become a calling after a while. I kind of would like to have made 50, just so I could say did 50. I imagine I could get on a board or commission if I wanted to do that, but my focus, honestly, my focus will be building out the farm we have. I met with American Farmland Trust today. It was a big day, every inch of the farm. I need to take, people need to understand, I need to take my farm to a new level because my children cannot do the physical and mechanical work that I'm able to do, and I really not sure I have 20 more years to do it. So I'm going to give it my all, and hopefully that will be as the last chapter before I sit in the rocking chair. I don't know if I know how to sit in a rocking chair, but that's the next phase of my life. You'll be seeing more of it, not to pitch our farm, but we are doing soil health, rotational grazing, soil management, carbon securing. We are doing grass-fed meat chickens, turkeys. We're working on pork, and we are building a herd of registered Herefords, and we will be getting further into the grass-fed meat business, which is a whole science to that and how it works. I'm just the farm help now. I am trying to transition to my my children so that they have that opportunity. I am truly, truly blessed, and that my father did not sell when he was offered a lot of money. And I am able to do this in a community as great as Southbury. Many people drive a long ways to other communities to do what I do on a regular basis. So that is where I'm going, and hopefully stay fit and do a lot of farm work. So thank you, everybody. We have one more meeting after this with some housekeeping, other things we need to do. And Tim, good luck. Good luck. And God, I really hope you don't have a natural disaster. I really hope you don't. I'm going to offer this. If it does happen and you need don't take this wrong. If you need advice, I've been through 3, call me. I will be, it's about Southbury. And handling a disaster at those levels is very difficult. And it needs to come out right, no matter what. But my phone, you know where I am, you know where I live. I don't move far. I'm on the same road I was born on, so please, if it helps, until you're in it, you don't really know and don't feel bad or like you need help, you need people. So I've been through them, and it's tough, all right? So we'll do reports from liaisons, and
There were no meetings, but there was an event last night to thank the public. Couldn't get this one day. There were no meetings. EMS meets next week. Library board didn't have a meeting, but there was an event last night. It was a thank you event at the library for people that had helped get the library going, the public. It was a beautiful event. They had appetizers, and then they had 2 gentlemen that sang and got everybody involved, and it was a really nice event. And that's all I have.
Selectman Betty.
None of my groups have met, but I will have an Economic Development Commission meeting and a IPOC meeting before our next and final meeting, so I'll have some updates then.
Those IPOC guys do some pretty amazing, given what's going.
At their best for
They are,
next
oh
year.
my gosh, we should be advising,
The markets are absolutely
but,
crazy right now.
and these people, they hit the mark.
Yeah.
We would be, our pensions and stuff, unbelievable. Hats off to the IPOC. Many of the public don't know how important and what they do, and they're beating the street.
Yep.
Continuously have, and shielded us from problems.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Well hedged, no doubt about it.
I mean, our Board of Finance is important, but they also, this IPOC does, it's amazing. I would encourage people, if they want to hear, you want to hear language and that you just don't understand, go to the meeting. I don't know, I don't understand it, but you should attend that. Selectman O'Neill.
Park and Rec hasn't met since our last meeting. Conservation Commission is meeting tonight. And I do want to echo a lot of what was said earlier by some of the public comments. Really appreciate Ann Armano for everything she's done on this board. Her really logical, thought-out statements on a lot of the issues we're had. She is going to be definitely missed on this board. I want to thank Jason Van Stone and Jason Bucksbaum for reaching out and congratulating me. Also would like to thank Justin for his years of service. He's definitely going to be missed. And I certainly want to express my gratitude to First Selectman Jeff Manville for your years of service. Thank you.
Selectman Sullivan.
So the region has had a meeting, so really the hot topic that everybody's talking about is the Pop Rog and Gainfield future. There is a really concise presentation on the Board of Ed website if you're interested in actually getting into all the nitty-gritty about like the grading of the land. There's some land being talked about, lots of opinions on it. To summarize, there's a couple properties that are potential. One is one that was explored a little bit more in the presentation, which is over by Roxbury Road. Nothing's decided, just to be totally clear and transparent with everybody. It's still just conversation. But there, you know, what was kind of a concept is now starting to weigh out what the possibilities are. So that's probably the most important thing that the region is tackling right now, is what is the future of those elementary schools and where would we put them? And then it's not just a matter of how much space, but like how much of it is wetlands and what's the grading and is it slopey and can you build there and, you know, hookups to sewers, all of the technical things that we deal with, you know, in many other commissions as well. But it, you know, definitely on track moving forward. It's still a conversation. So for anybody that's watching from home, nothing is decided yet. but we're continuing to explore what the options could be. One of the more important things to remember is that this does go to a referendum. This isn't just a decision that gets made in a vacuum, so.
Yeah, and I want to say that it was, I'm thankful that there was no challenge to the board. This would be a very difficult time to replace that board. They need to finish up whatever they're doing. And it would be a real setback if that were to change. So whatever they're going to do or how they're going to do it or what they're going to do, we'll see. But they're right in the middle of a very difficult process, and we'll see how they do. Selectman Van Stone.
Mr. First Selectman, my committees have not met since our last meeting, but I'll have a robust report next time.
A robust report. Not too robust, okay? It's the last one.
Robust light.
I wouldn't hurt my feelings if we set a record at the next one, you know? I mean, I don't know what the record is, Betsy. 6 minutes. Did I set that? There's the challenge, Tim. There's 6 minutes. You got to do 1 in 5.
Be a little longer.
So here, do we have a motion to adjourn? Tim? Any discussion on adjourning? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? And we are adjourned, everyone. Thank you.